Hi! Welcome to day 9 of Mermaid's Magic and Musings. Oh my gosh. So, firstly, I accidentally deleted the first clip for this video, and you'll notice that because her tail is already partially painted in. And I did that because I'm really good at reading labels, verifying that I am making the right choice before jumping the gun and doing it anyways. Yeah, so we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen and you saw me paint the tail from the beginning. Cool? Alright, let's move on now. So for color scheme, I decided to go with a gold green color and then a muted purple nearly gray. And the reason why I went with those colors, besides the fact that I like them, is because of another lovely artist who gave me advice and inspired me in this painting in particular. She's super sweet and she's been super supportive, and I've been talking to her throughout this Mermay experience because she's doing Mermay as well, but on Instagram. So I will leave a link to her stuff below because she's very cool. She's a sweetheart and you should check her out. And she had great advice on the colors for this painting, and I'm very pleased with them, and I'm glad I asked her. Now, I'm typically a very color-focused person. I love colors, I love painting, but I really enjoyed drawing, which is weird. I don't typically enjoy drawing. At least not as much as I do coloring things. I feel like this challenge has really helped me get back into that advice that everybody shoves down your throat when you're first starting anything, which is practicing. Anytime you do anything or get annoyed with anything, the answer is practice, and you hate it. You don't like that answer. You want an easy answer, but instead they tell you to practice, and you are not thrilled that that is the answer. You just want to know how to do the thing, not to have to do it 4 billion times and suck. But I have started drawing every day again, which amusingly, I paint all the time. I paint every day, and I've gotten really good at painting, but I feel like I've always, or more so, have gotten into a lacking of my anatomy or structure. And I think it's because I'll draw something, and then I'll just get annoyed and bored and be like, what's drawing for? And then I'm done, and I just slap it on a canvas and start painting and figure it out. And that's because I'm too impatient. But from forcing myself to draw every day because it's literally necessary to get a painting done every day, I have greatly gotten better at drawing things that I had more trouble with. I mean, especially I think because mermaids, I'm not having to deal with feet or legs or anything, but dealing with hands and arms and torsos and that upper body structure, I've gotten so much better at it. I had a moment whenever I was drawing this one, and I think the next one, where I drew things much quicker than I typically would, with a lot more accuracy than I typically would. I even did a hand without looking at a reference, which is unheard of. How did that happen? It wasn't the best hand, but it passed as a hand, and that is what mattered. So this experience so far is definitely confirmation to the advice that I don't necessarily like, but I should definitely take more often, which is practice, draw every day, work on anatomy. You'll get better. You'll get better as quickly as 9 days in. What? Just practice. Just do it. Draw the hands even though you don't like them. I think the greater reason why a lot of people, myself included, can avoid working on things they know they should be practicing and dealing with is because it's easier just to do things that you're used to and you're good at. I want to be validated by creating things that I think I do well. And so I just keep doing the things I do well over and over again, but that doesn't help me do the things I don't do well any better. And at the core of that, it's an avoidance of mistakes because of a fear of making mistakes. I don't think I'm as valuable whenever I'm making art that I deem less valuable. I judge myself whenever I make mistakes and expect myself to only make perfect art. It's kind of funny how that comes full circle, how my fear of making mistakes manifests in me making more mistakes in the end. And it's interesting how this process has helped me accept and work through shortfalls that I have in my work and have had for a long time. And I mean, I came into this process trying to be like, oh, high and mighty, like, I'm gonna make the best stuff ever. Everything's gonna be perfect. Everything's gonna be beautiful. And it's actually not. And that's actually really freeing. What? Anyways, those are my 2 cents on practicing every day and accepting your weaknesses. If you would like to purchase this piece, I will have the Etsy link down below along with my other social media links. Follow me on Instagram because fun things happen on Instagram and I post sneak peeks of these words. Sneak peeks of these paintings and other cool stuff. So thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow for the next one and maybe another rant.